Welcome everyone. I just want to talk a little bit. So Dr. Fraud C. That's my name for him. I don't call him. Is it Fauci? Fraud. You know the word fraud. Fraud. Dr. Fraud C. said, whenever you question science, you are questioning him. So one man represents a whole organization that has been around longer than even he's been around. So Dr. Fraud C is the face of science. That very statement reeks with arrogance, pride, boastfulness. Like, don't question me. If you question me, you are questioning science. It's like a medical doctor saying, don't question me. If you question me, you are questioning the entire medical profession. Like, one man represents an entire organization, an entire beliefs, science. So science in Africa, science in America, science in UK, in Europe, all over the world. Because there's science all over the world. There's scientists all over the world. One man is the face of science. That should tell you something right there. One man represents the face of science. Well, and then you talk to these liberals who have the head of Dr. Fraud C behind. They will tell you, oh, I believe in science. I believe in science. So if Dr. Fraud C represents science and you believe in science, yes, that means you believe in science. That means you believe in Dr. Fraud C. Angel, keep quiet. I'm talking. So listen. We have to stop and think. If one man is the face of science, we're in trouble. Serious trouble. How can one man represent a subject matter that affects humanity globally? Sorry, my Pomeranian was barking, so I had to stop to keep her quiet. Yes, how can one man, beloved, represent a subject matter, science, that affects the whole world? So you go to Africa, Dr. Fraud C is the face of science. You come to America, he's the face of science. You go to Germany, Australia, UK, Sweden, Norway, where else? Canada, Mexico. You go to some remote villages in India, Africa, Dr. Fraud C is the face of science. One man is the face of science. That should make people stop and think, wait a second. Whether you have differences in political beliefs or views or religious, stop and think, how can one man represent the face of science? So that means whatever he says goes. Don't question anything he says. That doesn't trouble you as a human being. That doesn't trouble you. Whether you're a Christian, a non-Christian, whether you're a Hindu, a Muslim, whether you're a liberal, left, Democrat, that doesn't, just simple, basic common sense. Let's just think that one man represents the face of science globally. You see the kind of power and control we are giving to one man, that he's the face of science. You dare not question him, that means you are questioning science. That's my first question. My second issue I have is the very same people who say you should not question the science behind the COVID pandemic. You say don't question the science. Are the very people who tells you you should question the science behind the gender assigned to you at birth? Isn't it? We should accept what Dr. Fraud C says when it comes to science. No question asked. No questions asked. Just accept whatever he says. But the same people who believe in science do not believe in the science of your DNA at birth that determines your gender. No, they want to change that. That science, you should question it. That a man is born with a penis, he's not a man. A woman have, her private. No, that's not a female. You should question that particular science. The science that is designed by God. That science, you should question it. But the science that is designed by Dr. Fraud C and his likes, you shouldn't question that. Are they not making themselves a God? Are they not making themselves a God unto you? Do they not have a God complex? Hello, somebody. Talk to me. Angel, what do you want? Every time I'm here talking, you just come here. You just nosy. Excuse me, you guys. Are you guys with me? Yeah, I had to pick her up because otherwise she would kick the camera and it would be shaking. So I had to pick her up. Yes. So the same Fraud C that wants you to believe everything he says, don't question anything, are the very same people who are pushing the agenda of the LGBT. Now they say now a man, it can be he live for 40 years of his life or 60 years, however old he is, and he wake up today, he wants to be a woman. You shouldn't question that. Men can give birth, men can have their period. America, we're not progressing. We are not progressing. Something is wrong somewhere with the people who are in power or the powers that be. We cannot sit down and allow one man to claim that he's the face of science. But the same science they're saying we shouldn't question, the very same science they are questioning when it comes to your DNA, your gender. Something is wrong. Or is there something wrong with me to even think this? That's number one. Number two, another issue I have with these people who say, I believe in the science and don't question the science. Have they stopped to wonder that in life, I'm talking about life situation in general, we all know there's three sides to a story. Am I correct? There's your side of the story, there's my side of the story, and there's the truth of really what went down. Because what happened to a story, a situation, you may have a different analysis, opinion about the stuff that went down. They interview another person, the same story, but they have their own opinion, their own picture they can paint. Then we know we have three sides to a story, isn't it? There's always three sides: your side, my side, and the truth. Depending on what views, what the rose-colored glasses that you're looking at, the lens in which you are viewing will determine the side of the story. But when it comes to the Dr. Fauci and the CDC, the CDC, the WHO, the World Health Organization, the CDC, the Center for Death Control, anyway. But when it comes to them, there's only one side to the story. That should make you think also. In life in general, we all know there's three sides to every story. There's your side, there's my side, there's the truth. But when it comes to COVID, there's only one side. And that's the side that Dr. Fauci is on. And you dare not question him, otherwise you're considered a terrorist, isn't it? I said there's only one side to the story when it comes to the COVID-19. Everything else, I don't even want to say the word because I don't know if my video will be there. Anyway, if they take it down, I'm not even sure I should put this on YouTube. I might take a chance of putting this on YouTube. But if they take it down, please find me. I'm on Telegram, the Conservative Blogger on Telegram, the African Blogger on Brighteon, the Conservative News Network on Facebook, the African Blogger on YouTube, the Conservative Blogger on Rumble. I'm all over the place. But back to my story before I digress. So in life, in general, there's three sides to the story. When it comes to the COVID-19, I'm trying not to say the word. When it comes to the COVID-19, when it comes to that stuff, there's only one side. There's only one side to that story. And that's the side that the CDC, the Big Pharma, the Bill Gates, that side. That's the only side of that story. If you say anything else, then you are the terrorist, you are a conspiracy theorist, and something's wrong with your brains, isn't it? I don't know what else to say. But let me know what you think. Your thoughts, your opinion. You agree, you disagree. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Bring it, let's discuss. We can discuss peacefully, respectfully, amicably, without, being rude and disrespectful and offensive. It's okay. You can disagree with me. I don't have an issue with that. But don't try to stuff your opinion down my throat or twist my arms and make me to see it your way. It's okay if I don't see it your way. And it's okay you don't see it my way. Are you with me? Thank you. This is Dagnet. I appreciate you for subscribing, for sharing to all my platforms. Facebook, Periscope, YouTube, Instagram, Rumble, Telegram, and Brighteon. The Conservative Blogger or the African Blogger. That's me. Thank you.